Exodus chapter 35. Moses assembled the entire Israelite community and said to them, "These are the things that the Lord has commanded you to do. For 6 days work is to be done, but on the seventh day you are to have a holy day, a Sabbath of complete rest to the Lord. Anyone who does work on it must be executed. Do not light a fire in any of your homes on the Sabbath day." Then Moses said to the entire Israelite community, "This is what the Lord has commanded. Take up an offering among you for the Lord. Let everyone whose heart is willing bring this as the Lord's offering: gold, silver, and bronze, blue, purple, and scarlet yarn, fine linen and goat hair, ram skin, dyed red, and fine leather, acacia wood, oil from the light, spices for the anointing, oil and for the fragrance incense, and onyx with gemstones to mount on the ephod and breastpiece. Let all the skilled artisans among you come and make everything that the Lord has commanded: the tabernacle, its tent and covering, its clasps and supports, its crossbars, its pillars and bases, the ark with its poles, the mercy seat and the curtain for the screen, the table with its poles, all its utensils, and the bread of the presence, the lampstand for light with its utensils and lamps, as well as the oil for the light, the altar of incense with its poles, the anointing oil and the fragrant incense, the entryway screen for the entrance of the tabernacle, the altar of burnt offerings with its bronze grate, its poles and all its utensils, the basin with its stand, the hangings of the courtyard, its posts and base, and the screen for the gate of the courtyard, the tent pegs for the tabernacle and the tent pegs for the courtyard, along with their ropes, and the specially woven garments for ministering in the sanctuary, the holy garments for the priests, Aaron, and the garments for his sons to serve as priests. The entire Israelite community left Moses' presence. Everyone whose heart was moved and whose spirit prompted him came and brought an offering to the Lord for the work on the tent of meeting, for all its services, and for the holy garments. Both men and women came. All who had willing hearts brought brooches, earrings, rings, necklaces, and all kinds of gold jewelry. Everyone who presented a presentation of offering of gold to the Lord. Everyone who possessed blue, purple, or scarlet yarn, fine linen or goat hair, ram skins dyed red, or fine leather, brought them. Everyone making an offering of silver or bronze brought it as a contribution to the Lord. Everyone who possessed acacia wood, useful for any tasks in the work, brought it. Every skilled woman spun yarn with her hands and brought it: blue, purple, and scarlet yarn, and fine linen, and all the women whose hearts were moved spun the goat hair by virtue of their skill. The leaders brought onyx and gemstones to mount on the ephod and breastpiece, as well as the spice and oil for the light, for the anointing oil, and for the fragrant incense. So the Israelites brought a free will offering to the Lord, all the men and women whose hearts prompted them to bring something for all the work that the Lord, through Moses, had commanded to be done. Moses then said to the Israelites, "Look, the Lord has appointed by name Bezalel, son of Uri, son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah. He has filled him with God's Spirit, with wisdom, understanding, and ability in every kind of craft, to design artistic works in gold, silver, and bronze, to cut gemstones for mounting, and to carve wood for work in every kind of artistic craft. He has also given both him and Aholiab, son of Ahisamach, of the tribe of Dan, the ability to teach others. He has filled them with skill to do all the work of a gem cutter, a designer, an embroiderer in blue, purple, and scarlet yarn, and a fine linen, and a weaver. They can do every kind of craft and design artistic designs.
Chapter 36. Bezalel, Oholiab, and the skilled people are to work based on everything the Lord had commanded. The Lord has given them wisdom and understanding to know how to do all the work of constructing the sanctuary. So Moses summoned Bezalel, Oholiab, and every skilled person in his heart the Lord had placed wisdom on, all whose hearts moved them to come to work and do it. They took from Moses' presence all the contributions that the Israelites had brought for them, the task of making the sanctuary. Meanwhile, the people continued to bring free will offerings morning after morning. Then all the artisans who were doing all the work for the sanctuary came up one by one for the work they were doing and said to Moses, "The people are bringing more than is needed for the construction of the work the Lord commanded them to be done." After Moses gave an order, they sent a proclamation throughout the camp, "Let no man or woman make anything else as an offering for the sanctuary." So the people stopped. The materials were sufficient for them to do all the work. There was more than enough. All the skilled artisans among those doing the work made the tabernacle with 10 curtains. Bezalel made them for the finely spun linen, as well as the blue, purple, and scarlet yarn, with a design of cherubim worked in them. Each curtain was 42 feet long, 6 feet wide. All the curtains had the same measurements. He joined 5 of the curtains to each other, and the other 5 curtains he joined to each other. He made loops of blue yarn on the edge of the last curtain in the first set, and did the same on the edge of the outer curtain in the second set. He made 40 loops on the one curtain and 50 loops on the edge of the curtain in the second set, so the loops lined up with each other. He also made 50 gold clasps and joined the curtains to each other, so that the tabernacle became a single unit. He made curtains of gold hair for the tent over the tabernacle. He made 11 of them. Each curtain was 45 feet long and 6 feet wide. All the 11 curtains had the same measurements. He joined 5 of the curtains together and the other 6 together. He made 50 loops on the edge of the outermost curtain in the first set, and 50 loops on the edge of the corresponding curtain in the second set. He made 50 bronze clasps to join the tent together as a single unit. He also made a covering for the tent from the ram skins dyed red, and a covering of the fine leather on top of it. He made upright supports of acacia wood for the tabernacle, and each support was 15 feet long and 27 inches wide. Each support had 2 tenons for joining one to another. He did the same for all the supports of the tabernacle. He made the supports for the tabernacle as follows. He made 20 for the south side, and he made 40 silver bases to put under the 20 supports. Two bases under the first support for its 2 tendons, and 2 bases under each support, the following supports for the 2 tendons. For the second set of the tabernacle, the north side, he made 20 supports with their 40 silver bases, 2 bases under the first support, and 2 bases under each of the following ones. And that's for the back of the tabernacle on the west side, he made 6 supports. He also made 2 additional supports for the 2 back corners of the tabernacle. They were paired at the bottom and joined together at the top in a single ring. This is what he did with both of them for the 2 corners. So there were 8 supports with their 16 silver bases, 2 bases under each one. He made 5 crossbars of acacia wood for the supports on the one side of the tabernacle, 5 crossbars for the supports on the other side of the tabernacle, and 5 crossbars for those at the back of the tabernacle on the west side. He made the central crossbar run through the middle of the supports from one end of the other. He overlaid them with gold and made the rings out of gold as holders for the crossbars. He also overlaid the crossbars with gold. Then he made the curtain with the blue, purple, and scarlet yarn and the finely spun linen. He made it with a design of the cherubim worked into it. He made 4 pillars of the acacia wood for it and overlaid them with gold. Their hooks were of gold, and he cast 4 silver bases for the pillars. He made a screen embroidered with blue, purple, and scarlet yarn, and finally spun linen for the entrance to the tent, together with its 5 pillars and their hooks. He overlaid the tops of the pillars and the bands with gold, and put the 5 bases were bronze.
Exodus 37. Basil made the ark of acacia wood, 45 inches long, 27 inches wide, and 27 inches high. He overlaid it over pure gold inside and out, and made a gold model all around it. He cast 4 gold rings for it, for its 4 feet, 2 rings on one side and 2 rings on the other side. He made poles of acacia wood and overlaid them with gold. He inserted the poles into the ring on the side of the ark for carrying the ark. He made a mercy seat of pure gold, 45 inches long and 27 inches wide. He made 2 cherubim of gold. He made them of hammered work at the 2 ends of the mercy seat, 1 cherub at one end and 1 cherub at the other end. At each end he made a cherub of 1 piece with a mercy seat. They had wings spread out. They faced each other and covered the mercy seat with their wings. The faces of the cherubim were looking towards the mercy seat. He consecrated the table of acacia wood, 36 inches long, 18 inches wide, and 27 inches high. He overlaid it with pure gold and made a gold molding all around it. He made a 3-inch frame all around it, and it made a gold molding all around its frame. They cast 4 gold rings for it and attached the rings to the 4 corners at its 4 legs. The rings were at the frame as holders for the poles to carry the table. He made the poles for carrying the table from acacia wood and overlaid it with gold. He also made the utensils that would be on the table out of pure gold. Its plates and cups were as well as its bowl and pitchers for pouring drink offerings. Then he made the lampstand out of pure hammered gold. He made it all of 1 piece. Its base and shaft, its over metal cups, and its buds and petals, 6 branches extended from its sides, 3 branches of the lampstand from one side and 3 branches of the lampstand from the other side. There were 3 cups shaped like almond blossom, each with a bud and petals. on one branch and 3 cups shaped like almond blossoms, each with a bud and petals on the branch. It was this way for the 6 branches that extended from the lampstand. There were 4 cups shaped like almond blossoms on the lampstand shaft, along with its bud and petals. For the 6 branches that extended from it, a bud was under the first pair of branches from it, a bud under the second pair of branches from it, a bud under the third pair of branches from it. Their buds and branches were of one piece with it. All of it was a single hammered piece of pure gold. He also made it 7 lamps, snuffered and firepan of pure gold. He made it all its units of 75 pounds of pure gold. He made the altar of incense out of acacia wood. It was square, 18 inches long and 18 inches wide. It was 6 inches high. Its horns were of one piece with it. He overlaid its top all around its side and its horns with pure gold. Then he made a gold molding around it. He made 2 gold rings for the under the molding of 2 of its sides. He put these on the opposite sides of it to be holder for the poles to carry it with. He made the poles of acacia wood and overlaid them with gold. He also made the holy anointing oil and the pure, fragrant, and experimentally blended incense.